So we are heading to a little gathering that our friends having. I am so tired. I think the heat is tiring me out because I didn't even work out today. I just did the open house and I am tired. See my open house stuff back there still? So I hope this is quick. We have a half an hour drive. So anywho, let's see what happens. Good morning. So we're at the beach. Very sunny. It's getting very warm. My hair is getting charred. But yeah, we started off our week at the beach. So kind of happy for that. I have on my sunglasses over my regular glasses because I don't have contacts on. So that is that. But yeah, there's like tons of turtle nests around here. It's pretty cool. I thought it was like not at this beach, but further up north, the northern beach, like in the Atlantic or Cocoa Beach or something like that. But it's over here, right at our beach that we like to come to. So we haven't been here. Did we go last year? I don't think we came last year. We're so busy doing stuff, we didn't come last year. So we're starting off this year good. We got here around 7 something. It is 7:55. And since the sun is getting hotter, we're probably gonna leave soon, but yeah. Oh, I don't know where it's trying to go, but oh. Hey guys, it is Sunday. I am hosting. Oh, this is kind of high. Just gonna have to do. Gonna have a high table. High chair. So this will have to do, donkey. This will have to do. But I'm hosting an open house. Today is Sunday. Oh, it's not ideal spot. I'm kind of dark. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm hosting an open house from 2 to 4, my usual time. I was fighting. Let's move you like so. There we go. So I was fighting to get into this complex. It's gated. And some complexes do not leave the gate open for open house to go on. They don't care less if you want to sell your house, in other words. And it's also safety reasons. I get that. Yeah, I'm trying to upload the reel of this place because I did an open house video. I do reels and I try to upload the reels to my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. But right now, for some odd reason, it is very slow. It's taking forever just to post it on Instagram, because I make the reel on Instagram, then I just post it, that same reel, to all the other platforms, but it is not working properly. Boy. Life is lifing. Whatever that means. But I left my water in the car. Now I'm thirsty. But yeah, I was fighting to get into here. I have to press pound and then the number. Pound is the number sign, for those who don't know, or the hashtag sign. So I have to press that, and then the numbers, and the gate's supposed to open. I was there for probably 15-20 minutes, pressing and pressing and pressing. I started using, I have like a little tube in my car. I used that to press the button. Called the agent. She's like, there's another open house yesterday. They got in fine. I'm like, which gate did they get in? Because there's 2 gates to this complex. I'm at a different gate. I don't know if I'm at gate 1 or 2, but I'm at a gate. And she was like, you gotta press the green sign that says enter. I'm like, there is no green sign, boo. Sent her a picture. She's like, oh, did you press pound? Yes. Yes, girl, I pressed pound. I was like, it's too hot. It's so hot. I got up 6 o'clock this morning to come over here, which is like a 20-minute drive, to put up signs. Okay, because yesterday was pouring all through the night, so I couldn't even go and put my signs up last night. So by the time I got back here for my 2 o'clock, and I got here early. I left like at 1 o'clock from my house. So I got here early just in case, because I had to put like a little directional signs in the complex, because you can't put big ones. The big ones I put on the main road. They don't own the main road, so you could put them on the main road. Inside I put little signs to direct people where to go. But my issue was trying to get through that door. And it would not work. She's like, let me call the other agent that did the open house yesterday and see what happened. So I was like, sick and tired. I went like this, and my knuckles, I was like, pound. And that thing was like, all right, girl, I open up. Opens up. I was like, I can't. And people were like coming and opening the gate. They're like following behind like other people do, which you should not do. You should not let people follow behind you. So one guy, he drove by still looking at me like, are you gonna go? I'm like, no, I need to make sure this code works, because then no one will be able to get in. And there's probably people out there trying to get in right now. My phone number is also there. I wish, did I have my phone number? Yes, my phone number is also there. So if they really want to see this house, they'll just call me, and I'll tell them to punch that code in. Don't just cute. No, they need to reload that box, because it's been used. It's so crazy. So I'm here in my hot self, putting up signs. And now I'm in here trying to cool down. I don't know what's going on with that fan, but that fan is not blowing air down. So I think it is switched up, where the air goes up into the down. So I'm not feeling that. In one of the bedrooms, I'm feeling the fan. That they probably switched it for some winter. So when winter time comes, it's good to switch your fan, let it blow the air up. I think it creates, it brings the heat up, it grabs it and bring it up so you can stay warm. But yeah, it's a struggle in the house, guys. This is not HGTV. And then the agent never told me that there was a coded lockbox here. I thought it was like, I need to remember that it's not always the one where I can just scan my phone and I get in. I literally press buttons. But I got in. It is 2:30. I did all my videos, waiting for someone to show up. When it comes to Palm Bay, having people come to your open house is very hard. I did one last week Saturday. I don't know if I vlogged that, but I did one last week Saturday. I need to move to another spot because I'm just dark. Oh, look at that. Nice light. But I did one in Palm Bay, here in Palm Bay as well. It's like a couple blocks from this one actually. And just a couple came, just a man and a lady, that's it. They were a couple, so they count as one. Sorry, commercial. And that was it. But the weird thing was, I see a car pull up and it was almost 4 o'clock. It was like, no, I did from 12 to 2, just that last week. And it was 1:51 or something like that. And I see this car pulled up and I'm like, this car is pulling up like they're getting ready to get out and go home, and that's what they're getting ready to do. That's the fridge, I think. And I'm like, is that the owner? I'm like, that person's pulling up like they live here. So I gather up stuff, and yep, turns out it was owner. She came in and everything. My hands are getting tired. The string. It turns out it was the owner, and she said, not much people coming in, just one lonely straggler. I'm like, one lonely straggler? How do you know he's just like a couple that came in? And she's like, oh, it was across the street. I was like, oh. Funny thing is, I kind of started, I did a reel? Was it a reel? No, I actually did I forgot to do it. Did I do a reel for that one? I don't think I did a reel for that house. Or maybe I did, can't remember. But I know I did a tour of the house, and I started the front door, like outside the front door. So she probably saw me doing that. But yeah, I was like, all right, I'll get out your hair. And I was like, if someone comes, say 2 o'clock on the dot, because sometimes people do that, they come like right at the end of the open house, I'm not gonna be there. I can't help them because you just kicked me out. Sometimes we stay 15 minutes longer, like after the time that the open house is supposed to end, and people actually come in. Not all the time, but sometimes. So we're trying to give ourselves a little time. We took our time to pack up, yada yada yada. But, and this was the second time. The other in the fancy community that I did once, I did it Saturday and a Sunday, and it's already on a contract. Fortunately, I didn't get to be party to that contract, so I'm getting paid for that. But yeah, they didn't leave. They left like 1:59. The open house started at 2. And they left like at 1:59, and they came back at 3:50 something. I'm like, give people a chance to come in. You want to sell this or what? But the thing with it is, they don't even go do something. Go to the park and walk. Go to the mall, keep cool. They go to the pool, and for 2 hours, you're just baking in the sun. So they hurried back, and I'm like, oh, great. And then the Sunday that I did it, someone came, they saw me putting up like the open house flag and everything. And they were like, is it exactly 2 on the dot? I was like, yeah, you gotta come back 2 on the dot. And I don't think that person came back, because like, I normally go to an open house early, and people come before my open house starts, and that's fine, because you should be there setting up. And I'm like, sometimes I'm like, I'm still setting up, I don't have anything out, no info out right now. You could go around and tour. They're like, hey, that's fine. We're early, so. Sometimes people are early, sometimes people are late. Yes, I know. You should know the time for the open house, but if they just see a sign and they're like, I want to see what this looks like. Maybe I will like it. So that's what it is. That's why I don't really like when the house is occupied, because you don't really have kind of like privacy. I can't vlog and show the house and put it on social media so it gets more exposure or anything. But it is what it is. You want to get it sold, how long you want to wait for it to get sold is up to you. So, and that one that I did last week, it wasn't getting as much open house because the owner worked nights. So it's very hard for agents to be able to do any open house, like basically help to sell the house. But it's gonna take a while to sell because it's like further away from this one, and it's like in between. You gotta turn. You should see how many directional signs I had to put up so people know you need to turn there, you need to turn here, you need to turn here, and then turn there, and then there, and then there. I'm like, oh. And then there's 2 ways of getting to that area too. And I was like, I ain't going. You better follow these signs. Don't go try to figure it out yourself because I'm not going over there. Whatever. It's Sunday. Let's see what happens. I doubt anything's gonna happen. I have a video to edit, which would not upload it. First, it wouldn't even export from Final Cut Pro, and then it took forever to upload to YouTube. So now it's finally uploaded. I have to bring my laptop here and everything. So I'm gonna do that, and then actually it's already uploaded. I just need to make a thumbnail because I forgot to do that. So I'm gonna make a thumbnail, and then it should go live today at 2:35. It should go live today at 4. I like putting things at 7 because then everybody gets to wake up and see that there's a new video. Unfortunately, I didn't get that because it was still uploading to YouTube. So it's not uploaded. I need to go do the thumbnail because I always forget about the thumbnails. Like take pictures for thumbnails. I always forget that. So I'm actually gonna do that. And yeah. So enjoy this week's vlog, whatever it will be. Bye guys. So I have about 15 or less minutes of my open house and just one visit. It was a couple. They were fighting as well to get in. Oh my gosh. So someone else, there was like 3 cars apparently. They were saying there was like 3 people trying to get in. Some people moved out the way so you could press the button. They could press the button and try to get in. And then someone finally with a key came and opened the gate and let everyone in. So I'm glad that happened because where it is, you're literally stuck there because they blocked the section where you can make a U-turn, which is weird. It's like if I turn in the wrong complex, let me get out. I can't go forward. So now I'm gonna have to reverse into whoever is coming in the back. But anyways, I'm almost done. They need to fix that box because apparently it is an issue. I told them I literally punched it to get in. But yeah, it was nice that at least one visit. I'll take the 1 out of none. I did my thumbnail, and that's set to go live today at 4. So I'm glad I only have 10 minutes. I'm gonna watch Ashley Carla for the next 10 minutes, and then I'm going to scoot. I might walk on a treadmill in the gym. I haven't been in the gym in a while. I work out at home, you guys know that, but I haven't been in the gym in a while, so I might just go walk there because I feel certain pain in certain areas that feels like I haven't moved my body enough. So yeah, that's my update. 1 visit and the open house is coming to a close. So yeah, realtor life, it's whatever. So I just got home from work and I ran to Publix and got a few things. Actually, I went to Publix to get 2 things, I think. I'll put you guys here. So I went to Publix to get 2 things, mainly these hot dogs. And I was like, maybe this. We don't really eat this one as often, but they were having sale on a lot of things. So I got this, Dr. Prager's. What's her name? EJ's used to have this in a bigger thing, but they stopped doing it. So now it's only at Publix in in this little packet. It's only 2 of them per box. I got 2 boxes because it's buy one get one free. Then I normally get Miss Soya's dumpling, but then I saw this, and it's the gochujang, I think, gochujang flavored plant-based steak strip, which is nice because I'm making macaroni and cheese today. So let's see. And then they have this Kung Pao flavor one, so I got 2 different ones to try. I did not know that Golden Crust made Beyond Meat patties. So I just got 1 box just to try it, and we're gonna try it out at some point. What else I got? So I got 2 of the hot dogs as well. And then Talenti, they had Talenti on sale, the non-dairy ones. So I got 2 of them. My sister's gonna be upset because we're supposed to go to our local ice cream shop, and if I buy ice cream, I can't really go to the ice cream shop, but whatever. I'll just hide them in the freezer. And then, where's this guy? Where you going? Don't jump up there. Psst. What are you looking at? Don't go up there. He's doing. Then I got these 2. These are the smoked Gouda. I love Gouda, like real Gouda cheese. I can't say no to those, but they had the Follow Your Heart vegan one on sale. So what was it? Buy one get one free. Everything was basically buy one get one free. So I got 2 of that, 2 bacons, and yeah, it's very nice. It's almost $50 though. So food is so expensive. I still want to work on my veggie burgers because I'm learning how to make. What did I make it with? Was it with beans? But I think so. It was like a bean burger. So I'm working on learning how to make that. Eventually, maybe I could learn how to make these. I'm not sure, but this has 20 grams of protein, hence why I like it. So I'm trying to think of how to make that. There is not the hot dogs, but what are they called? I'll pop the name up if I remember what they're called, but they make these sausages, Italian ones and apple flavored ones and savory and chipotle ones. I do have a Pinterest saved that teach you how to make it, so I'm gonna try and make that. Something's missing. Oh, I'm like a cat, distracted very quickly. Hence why I have a cat. But I'm gonna try and learn how to make that as well. This is like I didn't get this one, it's on sale. Hence why I got it. I don't really make that, so it's really like more like the sausages stuff, burger stuff. That's what I'm trying to learn how to make, and stuff like this. What is this made with? Olive wheat, vegetable protein. So I'm gonna figure that out. So I could make something like it. Not exactly, but something like it that I could eat that has good amount of protein. These things do have a lot of calories. That's the one thing about a lot of these things. This cheese thing is like 60 calories for a slice. The hot dog is 60 calories, but it's also 8 grams of protein, so that's not bad. How about this one? 13 grams of protein. It's still high. 370 for the calories though. And you know I'm watching my calories, so 200 for this one. This is like 2.5 servings. We're not going to eat like the whole thing. We never do anyway when it comes to these things. And this is just 2 servings. Yeah, that's not happening. We're gonna actually eat less. But yeah, that's my little Publix haul. Like, shout out to Publix, because some of these things they never had before, especially this, like sorry, let me show you. The Golden Crust. Yeah, that's no. But yeah. Anyway, let me go put these up and then eat something, and then I have a work. I didn't really do my workout this morning because I was feeling very tired. So I did probably like 30 minutes this morning, and now I'm gonna do the rest of my workout because I just wasn't feeling it. And my Apple Watch died as well, and it's charging all night. So Apple's really getting on my nerves. So I'm also in the market for a new smartwatch so I can work out with. Because Apple is not it. It always dies before I press start and then it dies. It's like you're 100%, now you're 1%. That doesn't make any sense. But that's how to make it, to die so you can buy stuff quickly. I am not. I'm just gonna get somebody else that's better. So, anywho's, let me pack these away and get going.